Good evening. Welcome to the Lebanon Utility Service Board meeting for August the 7th, 2019. Our first order of agenda will be the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Madam Clerk, would you call roll?
I will call roll. Aaron Smith,
Here.
Dan Lamar,
Here.
Jim Urban,
Here.
Neil Taylor absent,
Absent.
Bill Stoner.
Present. Okay, next item on the agenda will be the approval of the minutes for June 24th. Has everybody had an opportunity to review the minutes? I'd entertain a motion for approval of the minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the July 24th, 2019.
Do we have a
utility
second?
meeting.
Second.
Second by Dan Lamar. Minutes are approved.
No, vote.
Okay, the next item on the agenda will be,
Yeah, we need to vote.
okay, do we get a second?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the minutes are approved.
No.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same side. Okay, minutes are approved. Next item is general manager update information. Ed?
Yes, hi. I have a short slideshow, a summary version of what we discussed in the working session. Let me go to the podium here. Well, good evening, everyone. This is just a mid-year update from the general manager. Want to show you some slides from we had more, we're going to have more detailed discussion with employees at our all-employee meeting, and we had some discussions in the working session. I just want to sort of go in the main session and, in general, what's going on with our employees and Lebanon Utilities. Okay, the first big why we're making some changes is, notice the graphic, we got the guy running after the ship. I used to be in the Navy, so I like ships, so it's a good illustration. We don't want to miss the boat on new technology. So a lot of what we're doing in Lebanon Utilities is upgrading our technology so we can continue to be of value. Information is changing very rapidly. The graph on the left is books published from the 1500s. You can see that exploded with the creation of the printing press in the 1900s. The one next to it is Moore's Law. That's the number of transistors in a computer. That's also exploding. Things are changing very fast, and we need to change with it. So the trend on utilities is when technology changes, you don't keep up, you get consolidated into a larger company, and often service levels suffer for smaller communities like ours. We don't want to get caught in that. There's additional drivers for electric and sewer, renewable energy. We want to keep up with those trends. There's customer expectations. Everyone expects things instantly now with computers. If your phone provider or cable provider can provide an instant answer, they want it from your water, wastewater, and electric utility as well. And we also want to be more cost effective. You notice there's kiosks at the airport for getting plane tickets. They're implementing technology and being more efficient, and we need to do the same thing. Second big why is we have an aging workforce. When someone walks out the door, we want to make sure we harvest all that knowledge before they leave. We don't want our knowledge and experience to walk out the door. Our employee demographics is we have an aging workforce. One of the great things about the utilities is that people like staying here and like working for us, but it also means that when people have been here a long time and they leave, it leaves a big gap. There's generational differences that every employer is dealing with now, but especially us. We have baby boomers and millennials. This is a slide I took out of an APPA, American Public Power presentation, where it just talks about general characteristics of baby boomers. Their signature product was the television. They invented computers, but didn't grow up with computers. They're not what we call computer natives. But, baby boomers and millennials get information differently. You can see a number of books read a year is going down, but iPhone sales are going up. You're going to find your millennial people get all their information online from computers, whereas us older folks read books. I talk about millennials and baby boomers. It's just a good illustrative slide to say where you might fall. You can see millennials are people 1982 to 2004. This is our talent and our future, and we need to attract these people for the future. Now, what are some differences between baby boomers and millennials? If you're a baby boomer and you're watching my presentation, you might be perhaps a little bored. You want to just say it. Why are you showing me pictures? But a millennial will say GR8. And if you're a millennial, you know what GR8 means. You know that's text shorthand for great. But if you're in my age bracket, you might have to either have a teenage daughter or be thinking about it or look it up online to know. I've shown you some graphs. Lots of times people will say, if you're making a graph, you're trying to hide something. Where's the handout? Where's the spreadsheet? Where's the details? Well, if you give those details to a millennial, sometimes you get TLDR text back to you. That's internet shorthand for too long, didn't read. And also, millennials are more collaborative. That's a great thing for an organization. They want to collaborate. They want to be part of it. Sometimes a baby boomer is going to be like, well, my job is making widgets. Why are you talking to me about anything besides making widgets? I'm not a boss. You're wasting my time having a meeting. But a millennial will say, GBG, great big grin. Baby boomers, just a fax man, and millennials are like, entertain me. So we have this generational difference, and why am I concerned about it? Because millennials, they're going to be about 75% of our workforce by 2025. And we want to make sure we attract them, train them, and make them want to work here, especially the best ones. And the important takeaway from this slide, millennials they're mobile, texting, social media, they're digital natives. They grew up with it. Like they were probably using a tablet when they were 6 or something. So the vision for 2020, how this affects our plans going forward, is we want to make sure we adopt new technology. We have a lot of software changes we're working on, things going on that we've talked about at our working session. We want to continue to provide great service at a great price. That could be compromised if we lose our people or if we don't keep up with technology, so we're working on that end. We want to train and retain people, and we want to collaborate for success, because collaboration is probably the most important thing we need to work on, communication within the organization. So, all right, any questions, comments? All right, thank you. That's all I had.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Ed. All right, the next thing up is the approval of the claims. Has everybody had an opportunity to review the claims? If so, I'd entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Dan Lamar and second by Jim. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Claims are approved. Next item is any other business may properly become before this board. If not, we'll move to, is there any opinion from the public or any comment? Okay, then the would be to, our next board meeting will be August the 21st at 5 p.m. And I'd make a motion that we adjourn.
So moved.
I move that we adjourn.
Second by Aaron. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Same sign. Opposed? Motion carried. We are adjourned.